so lots of storylines. We're going to dive deeper into these teams a little bit later, but let's just stick with Luke Poulter because his dad is a match play legend. We know that, and he's already got up to some pretty cool business just yesterday out at Cypress Point. How about this for Luke Poulter? Our Brentley Romine reported he holed out for eagle on number 1 during a practice round and then made his first ever hole-in-one on number 3. So we know about Ian, but let's find out a little bit more about his son, Luke, a really talented rising junior. He's at the University of Florida, 27 right now in the world. 2025 Golf Week 3rd team All-American, and you can see already 3-0 in match play portion of this year's SEC Championship. So earlier today, Luke caught up with Brentley Romine.
Luke Poulter, Walker Cup debut. You've been here a few days now. Can you just speak to the experience and what it's been like? You had a hole-in-one yesterday, a hole-out eagle, but the week's only going to get better. Yeah, that was really special. I mean, I was just saying to some of the boys at NPCC the other day that how cool it would be to have my first hole-in-one at Cypress, and then 2 days later it happened, so that's pretty special. And then holding out on hole 1, I literally said to the guys the day before, I haven't holed out in a long time, and then I did it. So it's pretty cool, and then yeah, this experience is unbelievable. Every time I step onto hole 15, it just kind of takes my breath away. It's just so special, and it's kind of a pinch me moment that I've made it here, so it's pretty cool. Now, some people don't know, but last year you had a pretty serious injury, a back injury. You missed 7 months. If someone told you back then that you'd be here at Cypress Point this week, what would you have said? I just wouldn't believe them. Yeah, like 7 months ago, I didn't even realize that the Walker Cup was going on. It wasn't even in my mind, nothing. And then it has just been a nice uphill climb since there. So I've been loving it, and it's been great. And it's one of those things that I would not have believed if you told me that back then. Now uphill climb's a little bit modest. Yeah. You've been kind of on a rocket ship since January when you returned to competition. Yeah. How do you explain the fact that you're now playing the best golf of your life post-injury? Yeah, I don't know really. It's kind of just happened, not out of nowhere, but like it just obviously I hadn't hit a ball in 7 months, so it just happened after winning that first qualifier, and it's been great since then. I mean, it's just thanks to the team behind me, and just always staying positive and just knowing that I can do it really. Now we're on the 12th hole here. Yep. You've played a lot of rounds so far this week on this golf course, this great Alistair McKenzie design. Where do you feel like the intricacies of this course set up for the GB&I team? I think we've just had a main focus on spin control around this place, just because the greens are so severe, and they've been firming up throughout the week, which has been good. But yeah, we've just been trying to make sure we can get the spin control down. We don't need to be ripping some wedges off the greens, and obviously putting, because you're going to be left with some tricky putts. So but yeah, I think that's been our main focus throughout the week. Are you aware of the history, the fact that GB&I have only won 2 Walker Cups on U.S. soil, and how much are you relishing the opportunity to maybe pull off one of the best upsets ever? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be amazing. We've talked about it a few times, so we know that that's only been done twice. So obviously we got a big, not a chip on our shoulder, but we got big shoes to fill. So we'll try our best this week and try and make some history. Now, I know how much 20-something-year-olds listen to their dads, but your dad had dinner with the team on Wednesday night. Can you just share what was his message to these players? Just, giving us a little stroke play, match play tips, and inside of him and his side, and just kind of telling us how difficult it's going to be to win on US soil. I mean, it's probably the hardest thing to do in Ryder Cup or Walker Cup, as the stats show. So it's just staying positive, knowing that we can do it, and just kind of believing in ourselves, and just know that all these fans aren't really going to be cheering for us, and we just got to stay in our lane and just go get it done. Well, they called your dad the postman. Have you been workshopping any nicknames if you have a good week this weekend? Not yet. No, I'll let those people say it. I don't know. We don't have one yet. So. Maybe the paper boy? We'll see. Awesome, Luke. Thanks so much for the time. No problem. Yeah. Appreciate it. We'll send it back to the studio.
Very nice. Well, Luke, of course, will be joining this list of great players that have played in the Walker Cup, just like the likes of the great Bobby Jones, who represented the United States in the Walker Cup 5 times and was a playing captain in 1928 and 1930. Then, of course, 18-time major champion Jack Nicklaus that played in 2 Walker Cups, part of that 1961 team, which is considered one of the best teams ever assembled. Jack was, of course, perfect for 0-0 in his Walker Cup career. And then Tiger Woods represented Team USA at the 95 Walker Cup at Royal Porthcawl in Wales. Don't forget, it was that wild week for the 15-time major champion. He suffered from food poisoning that forced him to miss a couple of practice days, but he soldiered on, winning 2 points for the losing USA team that year. And then there's Rory. He played for Team GB&I in 2007 at Royal County Down Golf Club. It was his final event as an amateur and came away with a 1-2-1 record that week, which included that big Sunday singles victory over Billy Horschel, where the USA won that year 12.5 to 11.5. And then just less than 10 years ago, believe it or not, 2017 Walker Cup, world #1 now, Scotty Scheffler, part of a stacked US team, which included the likes of Maverick McNeely, Colin Morikawa, Will Zalatoris and Cameron Champ. He did win a point in Sunday singles for the team, and they went on to win 19-7 over GB&I. So, Trip, you can see the kind of talent and legendary players who have competed in the Walker Cup. And with this year as well being the 50th edition, just adds that little sprinkle, I think, of just a little bit more of special feel to this week, Trip. How much do you think appearing in the Walker Cup means to these players?
Oh, it means everything. You know, when I was playing through college, I was never elite enough to be considered for a team, but many of my friends were, and I can just tell you how honored they were when they were able to represent their country in match play. Either side of the pond. It doesn't really matter. But now, you know, it's a lot different now with the GB&I team. A lot of these players play golf collegiately in the United States with the influx of international players playing collegiately for these. So these players see each other, you know, more often than they have in the past. So it's a little bit more of a, you know, you're used to the playing styles of the other players and things like that. You also look at you know, what the college players are doing now at the next level. Jackson Coyven, how well he's played this year in the tour events that he's gotten in. So, I mean, these young men are taking their opportunities and making the most of it, not only collegiately, but in these Walker Cups, and then making big splashes already on the PGA Tour level. So it's really great to see, and there's no question that when you look at the list of Walker Cup participants, and you just showed a lot of great champions through the years that have participated, that these are going to be the players we're going to be watching on the PGA Tour in 3, 4, 5 years. But the way they're speeding things up now, Anna, for these young college players, they could be winning next year on the PGA Tour, or even this fall, like a player like Jackson Coyven, or even Mason Howe, as well as he played. He's remarkable. He hadn't played a lot of tour events yet, but man, oh man, he is a red-hot player. So, again, it's great to see. And then you throw in the venue, Anna, Cypress Point. I mean, come on. I mean, this is such a venerable venue, and I love how these holes coming down with you know, the famous 15th and the finish here. A great Alistair McKenzie golf course is going to be great for match play. It's going to be compelling golf.